name is Samantha Meckel, and thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be filming my first Get Ready With Me. I feel a bit stiff just starting to record this because I haven't filmed a video in like nearly a year, so this is different getting back into this process, and I've actually never filmed a Get Ready With Me. I enjoy watching them. I just like the cathartic process of watching somebody else get ready, and I enjoy putting makeup on, so that is what we're going to do today. We're not even a minute in and I'm trying to do hand motions that aren't necessary. You know what's so odd is usually when I film I don't feel nervous, but I do feel nervous because it's been such a while, but there's no need to be. It's hard, of course, when you have to wear masks. I'm going to work later today, so I have to keep that in mind when I put all my makeup on. I mean, I wear a mask in general whenever I'm in public. So there's that. I just gotta get started. I just have to get started. So the topic of today I want to talk about, this isn't how my makeup was and how it is now, but I want to talk about like how makeup was when I was in high school versus now, just a little bit, because so much has changed. I already cleansed and washed my face, so now I'm gonna go in with my primer. You can see that. There's gonna be a lot of Glossier in this video because I like Glossier quite a lot. They've got me wrapped around their pretty little finger. I do adore them. It's crazy because starting to talk about how I did my makeup in high school, I have never used moisturizer. And I never used sunscreen really till now. And I still forget to wear it a lot. Yeah, it was really bad. When I was in high school, I really only put sunscreen on when I was on holiday or I was going to the beach. I did not wear it daily, which is not good. I still don't always wear it daily. Not good, friends, not good. Oh, okay, so if you see like this white light right here, that's my mirror, my makeup mirror. See the difference? So I'm looking more in like my monitor rather than my actual makeup mirror, which is not what we need to be doing, folks. I only started to wear foundation when I was like a junior in high school, and today I'm not gonna wear my foundation. I usually wear 185 in the Pro Filter Fenty with a matching concealer. I love that stuff. But today we're just gonna go a little bit lighter. We're gonna do skin tint, Glossier skin tint, and Glossier, ooh, this is really dirty. I love the mirror look on a lot of pieces of makeup, but it also shows all the fingerprints. The G9 stretch concealer and the G9 skin tint. Why did that take so long for me to remember? I don't know. It's so funny, you know, compared to high school makeup, because when in high school it was that full beat. I wasn't doing that full beat because I didn't know how to. In high school it was that full glam, everyday look. People were addicted, I mean genuinely addicted to liquid lipstick, especially later in high school, my junior and senior year. And my makeup, can't find my brush. There it is. In high school, my makeup consisted of, you know, that Maybelline Great Lash Mascara is in there. But yeah, I had Mary Kay foundation and some setting powder, 2 eyeshadows, lip gloss, like a eyebrow pencil. Very, very different. It's so funny now, the reason I bring up in high school, everyone was doing that full beat, full glam, blush, who was she, highlighter, metallic highlighter to the gods, like try to glow up to the gods, you know? It was all about that versus now where minimal makeup, very your face, oh, I'm not even in the camera, my goodness. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Why did I go to a British accent? What the heck? And now, makeup is much more minimal, much more light and dewy and glossy. Your face, but slightly better looking. That's the type of makeup that's much more popular these days, which is no surprise because ever since, I don't even want to say the word, I think everyone realized that they don't have to put on a full face of makeup, and that has definitely affected the makeup trends. But I mean, because of that, I've discovered, and you'll see later, liquid blush, which I'm truly in love with. I'm not going back to powder blush whatsoever, but liquid products are more popular. Your face but better products are like what's in, so that's kind of cool. It's so nice to see more people comfortable with wearing less. But I mean, the whole point of makeup is to have fun and enjoy yourself and make yourself feel confident. And you know, if you want to apply more, if you want to apply less, you know, you do that. If you're a false eyelash girl every day, you rock it. If you're just a bit of mascara and lip gloss, you rock it too. Oh, I'm going into my concealer. You do your thing. You enjoy it. You don't listen to the people who say that pink is too bright of a color for an eyeshadow. You know, you just you know, you do your thing. I mean, if you go to school or work where they have certain policies in terms of uniform and what you're supposed to wear, of course, abide by their rules. But if you're going to the grocery store, there's no rules. You can rock whatever you like. Oh my gosh, is that a pimple? Probably is. For the first time this year, I've really started taking care of my skin. Doesn't look like it, but I now apply moisturizer and serum and exfoliant. At least, I've been really bad this week, but usually I try every other day or every 2 days at night, and I apply moisturizer every morning. I cleanse with my cleanser once a day. Truthfully, I don't think I'm washing my mask often enough, and I have to wear a mask all day for work, so that's like 8 hours. I don't need to say the word like as much, but yeah, I've been having a couple more breakouts recently. But in general, I've started to take care of my skin. I cannot believe that I did not have a skincare routine until this year. Not that I'm a super big skincare person, I'm still very much learning, but the fact that I didn't apply moisturizer or serum or wash my face with good cleanser every day. Next, I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. I had an Ipsy bag subscription for 3 or 4 months, and so this came in it. It's banana powder, and I got this with my Sephora points, which is so fun seeing because this was actually one of the first things I ever purchased from Sephora in high school when I ran out of the setting powder I had for my foundation that I got with my Mary Kay foundation. I was like, okay, I need new setting powder, and I was a very young and naive girl, and I talked to one of the sales consultants, and they're like, this is a super good powder, and I definitely had some sticker shock, folks, but she was not wrong. It's a super nice powder, so it is good, but it's cost a little bit of money, let me tell you. So I'm gonna take my banana powder. I was doing it off camera. I'm going in underneath my eyes with this brightening powder. It's so funny because I remember trying, I think my mom had some banana powder that I tried, and it was way too yellow for me, and I just thought banana powder wouldn't work, but I think it's the type of banana powder. And then we're gonna go in with our Makeup Forever powder. I don't know about you, I know YouTube is a world wide web, anybody can watch and see, so if you are in the UK, I have a question for you. Here in America, I feel like amongst a lot of people with their close friends, just with your really close friends, sometimes you'll just randomly, and I mean randomly, sporadically, whatever word you want to use, break out into a British accent, just for fun, and the other person will typically follow along. I do this with some of my friends, I know some other people who do it, so I have a question. If you're in the UK with any of your close friends, do you ever break out into an American accent randomly? I don't know why it's America's obsession to try to do a British accent rather than any other accent in the world, but we do. I think my 2 favorite accents are actually New Zealand and Irish, so quite ironic that those are my 2 favorite accents. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? But yeah, I really like those accents, and that's what I've been practicing when I'm by myself, which is a lot now. Next, I'm gonna try what I kind of teased at earlier, which is my liquid blush, which I love. I also have this one, but I'm just gonna go in with this one right now. I definitely want to buy more of these. When I was younger, I tried applying blush on my face, but I'd always be a little too heavy-handed, and so I feel with liquid blush, I get more control, and it makes me feel a little bit more natural, so I just like to apply it up here. Another trick I learned from my face with blush is like when I smile, I have really, like, you know, when I smile, I have like these chipmunk cheeks. I was trying to not say that, but like my face is beautiful. That's how I'm made. The design is great, but sometimes applying blush right here makes me look like a little kid, I feel like a doll-like, right? Just do some blush right here. So 2 of the biggest tips I learned about blush for my face, and maybe you need to hear this too, is going for a blush that's not a true pink. One of my favorite blushes, powder blushes, I used pretty much all of last year, is one from Ofra that my mom got sent in an Ipsy package, but it was a brown tinted blush, and that was perfect color on me. The one color from Glossier called Dusk is kind of this similar color, and that's perfect on my face, and I like applying it right here. So even when I had that powder blush, and I still have it, I apply it right here, this section of my face, rather than right here. And that works really well for me. You know, it's not for everybody. Some people are gonna look good with blush right there, and I still sometimes put blush right there depending on what look I'm going for. But for the most part, I like applying blush up on my higher parts of my cheekbone, and then it'll get down on some parts, like right here. So that's what I go for more of, because I definitely have some yikes photos where I look like a clown with blush. This applies really well over powder, and you don't have to set it with powder if you don't want to. I usually don't, but to tone the color down just a little bit, you can. I usually set it when I'm done with all my makeup with setting spray. We'll do that later. I feel like I'm being too hype right now. I went into this video, hopefully the music makes it a little bit more chill, but I feel like most people see me being really hype. Not right now, but prior to this year, when I used to go out and see people, I think not so much my close friends, but when I was in college. Oh, I just graduated, so I should say that. I recently was able to attend my graduation, which was absolutely wonderful. If you see a bunch of stuff right there, that's because I unpacked officially, but haven't put everything away. Why does it take so long to do that? I don't know. But I was able to attend my graduation, which was really special. I was able to see some really close friends. It was a wonderful trip. But when I attended university, I think, people who don't really know me very well, not to make assumptions about how other people made assumptions about me or perceived me, but I feel like a lot of people thought I was really hype, and I can be very hype sometimes, but I can also be very chill, and I don't think people always see that side of me, that I can be really chill. And I feel putting on makeup, I am very chill, and I'd like to make more get ready videos with me that are very chill, relaxing, because I enjoy watching those types of videos. How many tutorials do we need to make? How many tutorials need to be out there? Maybe more, because I still struggle doing some certain makeup techniques. What's crazy is that I used to be able to do a cat eyeliner so well, and I lost my knack at it. Like, I'm struggling, but I'm soon gonna buy an eyeliner that I think is gonna help me achieve an eyeliner look better. It's gonna be a brush tip rather than a felt tip, and I know those help when you're not the best coordinating that. And then also, I'm not the best at a cut crease, only because I haven't done it so many times, but I'd like to get better. Anyways, that's not really the point. I hope this video is chill is what I'm trying to get at, but now on to bronzer. It's from Kosas, and it is the light soft bronzer in, I think, the Sun Show. This is the only product I have from them. This is my first bronzer I've ever bought. The only bronzers I've had was like ones my mom got in Ipsy packages and that she never used, so I'd only ever used 2 different bronzers before. I really wanted to research before I bought a bronzer, one that didn't show up muddy on my face and like looked a natural, like sun-kissed, very warm but not glittery, perfect for my face, that didn't look like mud. And so this is a baked bronzer that really works well, and I would recommend it. Try to buy it on sale because it's expensive. To me, that's all a matter of perception, but to me it's expensive, but it is a fantastic bronzer. So when I was in high school, highlighter was it. That was the thing. That was the hot new thing. Do you guys remember when rainbow highlighter came out? The world lost their sanity. It went crazy. So this is my favorite highlighter I've ever used. It's this milk highlighter. I think it's called Lit. I bought it not so much because of this, but because it was in a package from Sephora, and I love it. It works so well. It's a cream product, but it applies so nice over powder. That's all I have to say. Would recommend. If you're not a huge, oh my goodness, what's up with my hairline? All right, there we go. Is that better? Is that worse? We don't know. I like this type of highlight. It adds that subtle glow without being too metallic-y. It blends into my makeup really lovely, so I am a fan. Why am I applying it on my nose when I'm wearing a mask? No one's gonna see it. But me. It's all for me, okay? It's not for anybody else. Oh, something I've really been into, going back to the topic of high school and makeup, is I take that back. In high school, I applied my foundation with a brush, and then later in early college years, I applied my foundation and my concealer with a sponge. But now I'm much more of a fan of using brushes or just, a finger to tap or whatever. I think that it saves more of my energy rather than having to blend so much and like, oh my gosh, my hand's tired, and then having to do the rest of your makeup. So I should have mentioned that when I was doing my foundation, but I went from brush to sponge back to brush, and now with the rest of my products I just like tapping them in or using a brush. Though that's preference though, everyone has their own preferences. Oh my goodness, I'm talking in the tongue. Oh my gosh, you can see the clothes hanging up. Well, that's fine. At least you can tell I have part of my life together. I did my laundry. I have no idea why I'm wanting to talk in a British accent. Maybe it's like I feel like this is a little bit of a performance, and so I'm just putting on an accent for it. I don't know. It's been such a while since I've filmed. This is It's truly wild. Before I continue with any of my makeup, I need a little bit of lip balm. This is the one thing from Glossier I would recommend to absolutely anybody and everybody. This is probably my favorite scent too, coconut. I also like the berry and the mango one a lot, but this one really has my heart. I mean, if you don't like the taste of coconut, I get it. This is not for you then. Coconut in my book is the dessert version of parsley. You put it on everything. Actually, cilantro. I put cilantro on a lot of things, but I love toasted coconut. Now we're gonna go focus on the eyes. I don't feel like filling in my eyebrows today. I haven't for a while. I think the last time I tried to do my eyebrows, I was just having a hard time. Yeah, usually when I do my eyebrows, it's really quick, it's nice, it's easy, I like what I'm doing. In high school, my eyebrows were so thin because I went and got a free waxed eyebrow thing, and the lady did it too thin, and I've been recovering since. I just let my eyebrows grow in as much as possible. Are they even? Heck no. They're not even. They're cousins who haven't been to the family reunion in 10 years. They're not even sisters. This one's kind of higher, but I think what helps give me a tad bit more confidence is these eyebrow hairs right here are kind of spiked up like Billie Eilish. Like, they naturally grow in like that. So I have eyebrows like Billie Eilish, so try to fight me on that. Okay? So I've been much more accepting of my eyebrows. We're just gonna go to primer, eyeshadow primer, which I feel a lot of people sleep on this. It's the Fenty one. I'd highly recommend. Before this, I used to use the Urban Decay one, which is really good too, but I like this one a lot too. Eyeshadow primer is something that really changed the game for me. I don't think I started using it till I was a sophomore in college, and I'm like, this is it. This is what keeps it from creasing. This is what keeps it staying on. And I remember having a friend in college who was like, my eyeshadow always creases, and I was like, girl, are you using eyeshadow primer? And she said, nah. And so I was like, you need to hop on that. That's exactly how that conversation went. Those exact words. It's interesting because in college I really started experimenting with different eyeshadow colors and different looks, and I didn't care so much about my base makeup. Like, I put it on, but wasn't like super into, ooh, I want to try this or that. Now eyes are still part of my look, but it's not like the main focus. Like, all my energy goes to that. But I still like a good eye look. I think I'm gonna use this one. I may use both, but I'll show both because I'll probably use both. But these are Certify, you can see them, Certify palettes. They're really beautiful. They're an independent company based out of England, and I'm a huge fan. They blend so nicely. This is the Eternity palette, and this is the Dynasty palette. Much more colorful, but very fun. And I love the graphic art on this. I think this is so cool looking. I usually use the palettes both open at the same time, right next to each other, and sometimes dip into both. What do I want to do today? I really like the eye look I did just the other day. Well, let's just get started. Did the sound effects add anything to the video? Are they substantial? Are they any form of entertainment? I'm curious. Right here. I really like this one. It's called an angle shader from Moda. This is a really cool one I've been using. I like the density of it. It's probably my densest one. And I actually have two of these. I have an older one and a current one. It's the Firma 201. Those are ones I use a lot. I also like this Essence Precise eyeliner brush. For a drugstore brush, it does the trick. I have a couple other brushes, but those are the ones. I have the Luxie, is that a 239 Precision Shader. Are they clean? No. I cleaned them a week ago, but there's a lot of pink on them because I just did a pink eyeshadow look recently. I think I'm gonna go in with this Darling shade. Okay, this is the part where I'd better figure out how to move my camera more so you can see. Oh no, now you're seeing the mess that is my closet. And you're seeing that. Do I have to go like this the whole time? I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This right here. It's called Darling. The British people are scolding me for my terrible accent. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. To be fair, I have watched every single episode of The Great British Baking Show except the recent season because the new host just annoys me. I miss Sue and Mel so much. And Mary. Prue isn't so bad. I don't mind her. I don't mind Noel, but I can't stand. I'm glad they got rid of Sandy, but I can't stand the new guy. I don't even remember his name. Like, you can tell the contestants are annoyed with him, and you can tell Paul is so done with him. He's just like, shut the hell up. And like, I think I only watched 3 or 4 episodes. I think eventually I might go back and watching it, except Netflix thinks they're all that. Did you see that? They're raising their rates. Who do you think you are, HBO? To be fair, they're adding a lot of new titles to their library, I feel like. That's the right word, right? I mean, there are a lot of Netflix programs I enjoy. I haven't seen all of it, but every episode I have seen I've really enjoyed. Of Chef's Table, I've seen some of Street Food Latin America, all of those. I love the editing, love the style. It's done so well. If you're looking for something to watch and you don't like sort of loud, obnoxious, this and that kind of food shows, and you like stuff that's very engaging and very, I don't want to use the word artisan, but very intentful and kind of biographic about food and the love and the passion that involves that, recommend Chef's Table. And I think there's a Latin America street food and I think an Asian street food, but I want to watch the Asian street food too because the Latin American one is so good. And so I'm just blending with a fluffy brush. You didn't click on this for a tutorial, but you know, just letting you know what I'm up to. What time is it? Oh, I got plenty of time. You know when you have work in the day and you're like kind of fearful of running late, but you have plenty of time? That's where I am right now. I have plenty of time. I still have time to run to the store prior to going to work and doing all that. I will say I'm very grateful to have a job right now because that is not the case for everyone, and there's always something to be grateful for. The reason I'm saying this is recently I was complaining a lot at work with my coworkers. We were kind of just complaining together, which, I mean, definitely create bonding, but I want to focus on complaining less, and having a job and being able to work is definitely not something to complain about. Even though people may be difficult, things can be challenging, there's always something to look and be grateful for. And that's not me trying to put on like hashtag positive vibes. There's always something positive for. But I'm sorry, there is something to always keep in mind when things aren't great. Like, I was talking to someone and they're like, what's your silver lining? And so there is a silver lining to most things. I'm not going to say there's a silver lining in everything, but there's a silver lining in a lot of things. I feel maybe brown. Yeah, let's do some brown. I think I'm going to go in the color Infatuated. This color right here. It's a nice warm brown. I feel like one of the best eye looks I get complimented on has a lot of browns and coppers in it, so I know those shadows look really good on me, according to other people, and I think so too. I really need to figure out a way to position my mirror right here, but I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna put a lighter color in the crease to try to ease that up a little bit. There we go, that looks good. At least I hope it looks good, maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna pop in the color Eternal all over my lid with a flat brush. Not really showing you, I'm just trying to speed up. Okay, fine, I'll show you. This is the color Eternal right here, and this is right there, and I'm using this flat brush. What color do I want to pop in the crease to try to clean this bad boy up? I think I want to put a door in my outer corner. I learned most eye looks are just blending a couple different colors till it looks good. That's the key. That's the secret. Alright, then I'm going to try to take a clean brush and just try to blend that all in together so it looks really smooth. We have no harsh lines. We have no harsh colors. Make it look all natural. It looks better in person. Anytime I've tried to film a makeup video in the past, something has always gone wrong. So I think it's just the eye look isn't as popping as I've been doing it recently, but that's not too bad. It's not a major mistake. I'm gonna do something I really liked I did the other day. I'm gonna take New Flame on this little angled brush and do it as like a little eyeliner and then blend it out a little bit. What I did, I went in with a brush that was a little bit bigger to make that line a little bit bigger. Usually I try to keep a very thin line when I'm doing liner, but I want the color to show up a little bit more. That looks good. I like it. Looks very nice. I like the berry color in there. I used to not be a super big purple color, but I feel like berry's slightly different. I mean, it's in the purple family, but it's not like I love you, you love me, happy purple Barney, which, don't get me wrong, can certainly be a look, but it's not always the look I go for. Now, like I said, I'm gonna pop an inner corner highlight, and this is where I think I'm gonna go into my Dynasty palette, because I love this color Jewel. It is like the prettiest pink shimmer. Oh, that looks good. Top this all off. Sometimes recently, okay, so we were talking about high school makeup, younger me versus me now. In high school, I never used to put eyeshadow underneath here, but I have been doing it more recently. I don't feel like doing it today. Not today, but I have been. But instead, we're gonna add some extra glitter with this Fenty Diamond Balm All Over Diamond Veil. So remember how I was talking about products that are mirrored, but then you can see your fingerprints all over them? Yeah, this is one of them. Very pretty, but you gotta try to clean it as best as you can. I don't mind it though. Ooh, look at her. Look at her. Look at that glow. So I'm just gonna pop more of that glitter, specifically in my inner tear duct, to really amp up the sparkle. Never used to be a sparkle person. Definitely was more of a matte eyeshadow gal. And that is definitely more popular these days, but still. Can you see the difference? Oh, wow. I think you can. Oh yes, you most certainly can. Next, we're gonna use some mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I got this mascara for free when I was buying some things from Ulta during their like big sale. So this is the only thing I have from Florence by Meals. I know some people are really into a brand, some people are not, but I mean, it's a good mascara. It works. I wasn't a huge fan at first, but it does it the trick. So I'm gonna use that. I also really like, I'll probably use it in another video, this mascara, because I've jumped on the brown mascara train. Oh my goodness, that's a train worth jumping on. It's called BFF Volumizing Mascara, and the color is Brownie Points, and there's a lot of different colors in that collection. I just have the brown one, but I really like the way it looks on my lashes. I'm just gonna put mascara on and I'll be back real quick. Something I didn't used to do when I was in high school is put mascara on my lower lash line because I thought it looked too spidery, but I learned it's just a soft, delicate brush, light little tap. Don't brush them the way you do your top eyelashes, and it looks pretty decent with some looks. So I'm gonna have to wear a mask later for work. Do I want to wear a gloss? Because no one's gonna see it and it's gonna rub off anyways, but I can wear a gloss. So I'm gonna go in with this Beauty Bakery lipstick in Skinny Dip. I do really like this lipstick. Mind you, these are minis. When you purchase that, when I purchased online, it did not say that, but now it does, which is good. But this is a great color. I really like it because it goes with so many different things. So that's why I'd recommend any other eye color you have on. Bright, bold, deep, grungy, metallic, jewel, pastel. This lipstick will go with it. So I will say for a long period of time, I was a matte lipstick gal, not a matte liquid lipstick gal. That is a tongue twister now, but that was the thing. Y'all remember that was the thing a couple years ago. But I have been a fan of matte lipstick for a while, like just the classic lipstick tube, the bullet. But this year, ironically, even though we're wearing masks a lot, when I'm at home, I like wearing lip gloss. It is something I've really tapped into. If I can open it, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. I really have fallen in love with the Fenty formula. I have one of their little mini ones, and Tower 28 glosses. I have two of these. I will say for a affordable one, the Essence High Shine lip gloss is fantastic too. I really enjoyed a lip gloss. It definitely become more popular again. It does kind of feel at first something slightly more juvenile because I feel like in everybody's first makeup kit there was a gloss, or like when you were a kid and you had lip smackers. At least for me, the one bit of makeup I could wear was lip gloss, but in 8th grade it was just mascara and lip gloss. That was it. If I had a pimple and I broke out, maybe I used my mom's concealer. I tried, but okay, last step. Okay. Oh! Nearly knocked my mirror over. Why did I shake it? There's no need to shake setting. Let me just take a sip of water real quick, okay? There is no need to shake setting spray. But this is this ColourPop Pretty Fresh setting spray that I like using. So, everyone's favorite ingredient, ready? Say it with the class, everyone. Hyaluronic acid. Everyone has discovered that and has been hyaluronic acid's biggest fan. She's getting a ton of hype this year, but well deserved so. She's a good ingredient. I don't know why I'm personifying literally an ingredient, but let's go. Alright. And then, oh, I didn't even talk about the gloss I applied. It's a clear gloss with gold glitter, and it's called Magic. This is how you do gold glitter gloss, folks. This is it, right here. I love this little logo they put on the top right there. I really like that. I like the design of this too. That's something I really rediscovered this year, is my love for makeup. I love the sensory of it. I love the feel. I love the smell. My foundation, I like the click of it. It's just something that interacts with all your senses, and I enjoy that aspect of it a lot. Well, I think we're about finished. I like how I look. I feel very pretty. I don't think these bobby pins add anything. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to put my hair up for work regardless, but you know, I could sit like this for right now. For right now, we can enjoy it being down. What is up? You know, I love the look of tucking a shirt underneath, but sometimes it just looks a little bit off. So we made it. You made it. You watched till the end of the video. Thank you so much. That is super awesome. I'm glad I got to share this moment getting ready. This is my first get ready with me, so that's really fun. I think I'm learning. I'm adjusting to trying to move maybe figure out a better position for the mirror, but besides that, I had a really good time. I'm glad this turned out looking really good. This is gonna probably eventually go away when I put on a mask, but for right now, this is fun. This is nice. I like it. I feel like I'm finally figuring out what looks best on me, and I really like that. I'm like coming into my own of doing makeup, and I like that. It's always fun to explore, try new things, but yeah. Anyways, if you watched this video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you think the Great British Baking Show needs another new host, because it does. That's all I have for today. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and as always, goodbye and God bless. Bye!